It's a little bit different. I think well, definitely a challenge for us. First of all, they're a great side, North Melbourne, and yeah, clearly I keep an eye on them all the time, and still talk to a few players there as well, which is nice. So it's a little bit like like you're playing your brother or your sister. You just want to beat them. Um, yeah, but clearly our journey this year is a little bit different. So we just want to put in a good performance and see how we go against one of the competition's best sides.
Now the game has been moved to Swinburne Oval instead. Do you think this is an advantage to your side coming up to the game?
Uh, Not so much. The advantage would probably be that we played there last week, but other than that, not really. It'd be different if they were coming up here. I think that would give us a bit of an advantage. But again, we probably need more than just a shift of ground to, for us to get a big advantage. To be honest, I think it's probably just more. It takes away their familiarity. From what's that word?
Familiarity.
Familiarity. That's like that. Um, from where they train, but apart from that, not really.
Yeah, and going back to last week, I know the Swans didn't get the win they wanted, but it was such an electric performance that the girls still riding off that energy.
Yeah, we made a real focus in the team meeting to point out the facts that the stats that we won, the inside 50s and clearances, contested possession, all those things that we focused on, and tried to take the story of how we played out rather than just the scoreboard. And I said to the group, the important thing is that if we had have won that game, I would review the game exactly the same way as what we did on Tuesday night. And that's important to stay true to what we're looking to do rather than just focus on the W's.
It seems, Scott, that your team had some early success. You had, I think, Ali Morford was pushed up forward, and she created some space for Brooke Lachlan and assisted on that Privatelli goal. Is that something that you're looking to perhaps try again later on this during the season?
Yeah, definitely. The versatility piece for us is important. We have a number of players that can play in the ruck through Bella Smith and Lexi Hamilton. Ali and now Jenna Lawson Tavern played there as well and did quite a good job, I thought. So it gives us the flexibility to mix it up based on a number of things: opposition, wind, whether we got the wind or going against it. And the important thing is that they all have secondary positions. They're not just rucks that come on and off the bench. So I think the value to it is that it gives us the opportunity to, one, match up on opposition, such as North Melbourne this week. And then the second part of that is that it also gives us the flexibility that when things are going our way and we've got momentum, we can take advantage of it.
And it must be good to be getting some more healthy bodies. I think Ruby and Alicia are listed as potentially being available for selection, and Alice Mitchell had a run out on the field for the first time since her ACL.
Yeah, it was great to see. She's one of those infectious people, and the group love her. And yeah, she had her first run and is tracking really well with her recovery, which is great. And our list is actually fairly healthy for the first time, where other than two players, we've pretty much got a full list to choose from. So it's at that point of view that's been one of the pleasing things, and credit to our S&C team that have got all the players back. So yeah, it gives us the advantage that I suppose where we're at, we want to try things and we want to try players, and that gives us the flexibility to introduce some new players this week as well.
You're obviously down in Melbourne for the week, Scott. What did you take out of the experience as a group?
Yeah, the weather, Sarah, was pretty good. That was good. It didn't rain. Well, it did on the game day, but we I think the main thing for us was we didn't get the chance with the time frames to have a camp pre-season, and it was really a mini camp mid-season, and it really worked well. It's something we'll look at doing next year as well. And the main thing was the connection piece, and you learn things about people when you just have coffees, go for a walk on the Yarra, and they were all bonuses that weren't a structured thing. We did do some structured things such as education, and we did a training session which was pretty much voluntary, which was just a skill session, but it was done during the day, and that's just a different mindset to train during the day. And then the other piece of it, of course, was the boys being in the grand final and the atmosphere that created. So it was by fluke that it was the same week, but it worked out really well, and we got so much out of it. It was really good.
Yeah, awesome, and obviously we know what North can bring to the table, but how do you go about prepping, a fledgling side to take on, a really powerful team like North?
Yeah, we've again, we tried to focus on the things the wins that we got from last week, and then now we can benchmark. Now we've got statistics, and we know when we're playing well, what in quarters, what the statistics look like. So our target is to get to those statistics, and North Melbourne's midfield clearly is the standout, I think, in the competition still, and we'll just try and stay focused on that rather than focus on the win and loss. And if we do get into the game and going pretty well, then we can try a few things and see how we go. But I think if you just go there with the mindset that it's we're playing North Melbourne and focusing on what they're good at, you probably fall into the trap of playing into their hands a bit. I think you've got to take the game to them. So we'll come up with a few things and take them on and see how we go.
And there's obviously, as the season progresses, I'm sure the players are feeling a little bit of frustration as it goes along. Are you seeing that bubble out a little bit on the field? Are you concerned at all about the free kicks and being a little bit overly aggressive?
Yeah, the free kicks is an interesting one. We did mention it, in all honesty. I think it's a balance between, when you're chasing a lot, you do tend to give away a few more free kicks. But one of the other things is you try to coach intensity and effort, and if the balance is there somewhere in between those two, we probably fall into the trap a little bit of being a little bit overzealous. And when you're struggling to get territory, you're struggling to get inside 50s, we need to curb that a little bit. So I don't want to curb the intensity and effort, but I do want to stop those silly free kicks being given away. And I felt on the weekend, again, it probably cost us a little bit, not taking anything away from Hawthorn, but there were moments where we gave away free kicks in their forward line that really cost us, and like extra holding and things like that. And so that's something we'd try to focus on going forward. Keep the aggression and the intensity, but probably do it a little bit more sensibly.